Hello, my sexy, seductive Scorpios. Welcome back. As you know, I am Sachi the Scorpio, and I am here to deliver your guided reading for the month of June. Please like, comment, subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. So today we're going to be using the As Above deck for the general. And for anybody new here, we take a look at the light aspect of what's going on, which is the lighter karmic lessons and what is known to us, what is in the light. We also take a look at the shadow, which is the darker, deeper, more difficult karmic lessons and what might be hidden from us, you know, in the shadow. And we try to bring that to the light, not only to become aware of it so that we can heal it. So I want to let you know I've already had so many downloads about you guys during the cleansing ceremony, and I've been wanting to do your read for quite a while, but something was telling me that I just had to wait. It wasn't the right day, and today I got that it was the day. And, you know, I think a lot of us are going through a rebirth and transformation. You know, we are the shamanic sign that represents the difference between the physical and the spiritual death. And, you know, I accidentally got burnt by the sun and I'm literally peeling. So, you know, I do think that there is some shedding going on. So I want to let you know that, in this deck, when I was cleansing it, Vision Quest came out. We have Earth Magic. I think that there is, I think you're being helped by the fairies in some way, for sure. But, I also felt like there is a friend that you didn't, that like you used to talk to every day, and now you aren't as often. But anyway, so I think that you're, you know, spending time in Earth. You know, there's a little bit of tricky energy here. I didn't expect to start it out that way, but I want to let you know what happened in the cleansing ceremony first. So I got the card Max Revive in reverse, which is a trainer card. And that, I think, indicates that there's something that, like, somebody else can't heal something in you, and that you're doing it, because we had the Vision Quest card pop up during the cleansing ceremony. And also one of my totems for my ancestors fell during the cleansing ceremony. So I think your ancestors are watching over you and they're helping you during this. But, you know, with the Earth Magic, I do think, you know, you're spending more time in nature during June, and that you're connecting with the Earth. And I feel like, you know, because Earth is going through a transformation, and I'm sure you felt that as well. You know, with this Pluto retrograde, we have no choice. And, you know, I think that as Scorpios, you're really tapping into what the Earth is going through, literally Mother Nature, what she is feeling. But we also have fairy type. And, you know, fairy type, the fae folk, they can be tricky. Like, yes, they are stewards of the Earth, but they hold no moral code. And, you know, well, the different sects of them do, you know. Like as a group, they don't. But, you know, fairies are also deal making. So I do think that there could be some aspect of, like, if you do this, I'll do this. Some sort of deal making. Dawn, new beginning. Yeah, like I'm saying, like there is a new, a rebirth going on that you're probably going through now. I'm recording this on the 29th of May, but in June, I think this new beginning is going to be starting in June, but I think that you are already feeling the promise of a new dawn, a new day. What else is going on for Scorpio? Green Man Synergy in reverse. Interesting. You know, I do think that there's going to be some sort of disharmony here. And I don't mean it in a negative way, but I think that's part of what you're tapping into Earth to help with the new beginning, is understanding that the synergy is out of balance. And I think, you know, as Scorpios, you know, as like vessels, you know, we have the ability to transmutate energy and help the Earth, you know, heal. And I know, you know, we love so much, and I know that we're going to have, I'm assuming we're going to have some love stuff pop up, because that's usually how we learn to heal, is through love. And I think that the love that you have is helping with the synergistic aspect of our ecosystem, you know, as a human collective and as an Earth collective. It's, whew, damn, Scorpio, this is going to be intense. All right, let's see what's going on with the fairies and the earth magic. You know, I'm also going to be doing an extended, and the link will be in the description box below, because I have a feeling, I mean, obviously we're going to have to take a closer look, but all right, what's going on here with this earth magic, with the fairies? We have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So I think that you're... yeah. I mean, we have fairies here, as you can see. So some of you might actually be in something with the fae folk, but I think that there is someone that, you know, you had communication with, and that it seemed to have ended a little bit, or you're not putting in the physical effort towards it. It's like you're using your earth magic, how you work in the, you know, 3D realm, by working on creative projects and things of that nature. And I think that you're not investing in a certain relationship where this person may have reached out and like they were just a little bit too airy. Let's see, what's the light aspect here? What's going on here? Knocked Owl, Blind Side. Yeah, it is. It's twin flame. So double dragon is twin flame relationships, and it's in reverse. So, you know, I do think that there was something that happened with your twin flame where it just, like, the wind didn't catch it, you know, and now you're just like, I'm not working on this, like I have things to do. And with Knocked Owl using Blindside, so, you know, I think that this person was blindsided by, you know, maybe the wisdom or whatever you had to say. I mean, Knocked Owl, obviously being an owl, it has to do with, like I said, wisdom, but also, you know, being nocturnal, kind of in the dark. They might be a little bit in the dark, and they might have been blindsided, maybe by what you're physically manifesting in the earth. Let's see, what does it say? It says, with eyes that can see in pitch darkness, it never lets its prey escape. Some even call it the Emperor of Dark Nights. Yeah, so I feel like your twin flame is going through the dark night of the soul. You know, like this person is really seeing in the dark. And I think that, ooh, yeah. I think that they were a little bit predatory towards coming towards you. And, you know, like the Emperor of the Dark Night, that just screams Dark Night of the Soul. And with the twin flame energy. And I feel like that's why a conversation didn't take off, because they're, you know, it's like they wanted things to be very light, but I think that they got a little blindsided here. What's the shadow energy? Grand Bull using Fight Back. Okay, yeah. So they want to fight back, but they have, either you have a soulmate situation or they have a soulmate situation. And this is being hammered in. We have Milk Tank using, you know, this is the holographic using hammer in. So this is very much like boom, you know, like reiterate, reiterate. So this is a fairy type. You know, Gramble is a fairy type Pokemon. And using Fight Back, there is some sort of, and you might not know this because it's in the shadow, but there is another person, a soulmate involved, whether it's your soulmate, a soulmate of yours, or a soulmate of theirs. And remember, like, soulmates can be friends, family, other lovers, things like that, you know, they learn soul lessons with, but they are really fighting back against this. It says, more timid than Snubbull, this Pokemon is doted on by young people, amused at the contrast between its looks and its attitude. So it might be someone a little older who, you know, might be doted upon by younger people or something like that. So it could be maybe like that, like your twin flame really, you know, dotes upon them or whatever, but it does talk about the contrast between its looks and its attitude. So this person might seem sort of, you know, sweet and innocent, but is kind of on the inside, which can sometimes be a very fairy energy, you know, very, very tricky. And that message is hammered in with Milk Tank. So it could be dealing with the Taurus here. it says, if it's around babies, the milk it produces contains much more nutrients than usual. Yeah, so, you know, we have the aspect of babies, could be a mother or a father in the situation. The milk it produces contains much more nutrition than usual. So I think that there is this aspect where they might have been blindsided by something, but they're realizing, you know, how their environment is causing physical differences in their body. I think that, you know, kind of like that epigenetic sort of environmental impact upon gene expression, where, you know, this person is realizing that this soulmate, you know, or you're realizing for your soulmate that they are causing some sort of physical response within your body, or within their body, that is very different than the chemical reaction that they feel with you. They might have a child with this person or something of that nature. Let's see what's going on with the new beginning. I love to see it. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. What's going on here with the new beginning? Wow. 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, and the High Priestess in reverse. Wow. You know, Scorpio, I usually don't take 4, but you know. So I feel like there is some sort of inner peace that you have not had. It's a conversation that really was meant to be between 2 people, but it ended up just being you and your mind. And that's how you've had to, you know, deal with the situation. And I think it's very much that the new beginning is a mental one, where like you've decided not to put any work into this and say like, you know, is it really, you know, like I'm not getting fruit from this tree, you know, I'm not getting out of it what I put into it is what I'm getting, because there was very much a judgment call here. And it's interesting. It's not a magic thing though. I think this new beginning might kind of, okay. Yeah. All right. So this is, you know, the Judgment card in this deck, has to do with ancestor worship. So there is some sort of judgment call, and I feel like it's your ancestors that have stepped in for some sort of new beginning where, you know, to help out with this mental conversation that's going on, to where like, now's not the time to pick the apples. Now's not the time to reap the benefits, you know. There was some sort of divine intervention here is what I'm getting. And I feel like you've also made a judgment call. And I think that this new beginning is getting in closer touch with your ancestors rather than getting in touch with yourself, your high priestess sort of energy. Do you know what I mean? So it looks more like connecting to, you know, the earth, the new beginning of the earth, which is very much, you know, what we have to do because of, you know, it's like we're judging our ancestors as well in a certain way, you know, like this is the world that you've given us. And it's very much like, okay, now it's time to have a new beginning to help with this synergy issue, rather than getting more in tune with yourself. Because I think that this situation, it feels twin flamey of like, you know, no communication sort of thing, or, you know, like a conversation that you had to finish within your own mind. And it's like, you don't need to try to reap the benefits of that. It's time for something else right now. What's the light energy here? We have Joltik Flop in reverse and Ghastly Fade Out in reverse. So, you know, this is a solar plexus chakra energy because it is the electric type. And this has to do with, you know, Leo in the 5th house of like, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. You know, and it's flop in reverse. So I feel like this is very much, you know, not flopping your solar plexus anymore. You are very much like expressing who you are. And it's because of, you know, the way that your ancestors are coming out inside of you. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. This says, Joltik can be found clinging to other Pokemon. It's soaking up static electricity because it can't produce a charge on its own. Yeah, you know, I feel like this very much is the twin flame where like they are having an issue producing a charge on their own. So they might try to, you know, soak up your energy. But I feel like that was a cycle in the past, and you've realized that you know, you're not going to get the fruit from this, and you're ready for this new beginning, and you are completely, you know, guided by your ancestors to do this. We also have Spider Spirit coming out. And then we have Ghastly, which is a psychic type. It's a psychic type card, but it's a ghost Pokemon. So, you know, fade out in reverse. So there might be some ghosts that still, you know, are lingering. They haven't faded out yet. And it's, you know, in the psychic, the third eye. So I feel like this person, even though there is not communication, they still very much can telepathically communicate with you. That hasn't faded out. It says, born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which contains poison. So, you know, we have this notion of, you know, being physically stimulated by, you know, like your twin flame getting that. I feel like they have some toxicity, you know, this gas and stuff. Someone might be a smoker and, you know, filling themselves with poison or something like that. And that might be part of the new beginning, is not being caught in that cycle anymore. What's the shadow here? That was quick. Zygarde, look out. Yeah, I forgot to mention we have the full moon here, and then we have the full moon coming out again here with Zygarde, which is a fighting type. So, yeah. Yeah. Let me drink some water. We have the Sagittarius full moon coming up next week. Pretty significant, especially after that Gemini new moon. Like, holy moly, I'm sure you all felt it. And the Gemini Venus retrograde. And Mercury was in Gemini. It just moved to Cancer yesterday. North Node's in Gemini. We have all this twin flame stuff, so I'm not surprised. But look out for what's happening during the full moon in Sagittarius. This is a fighting type, so I feel like someone is going to be trying to fight back. This is in the shadow, so it could very much be, you know, 5D. It's in the shadow. And this is very much saying to look out. And, you know, the moon is all about secrets and things. So it's also possible that around the full moon, secrets are going to be coming out. You might be getting psychic downloads about them, rather than, you know, actually getting them in the 3D. Let's see, it says, it's hypothesized that it's monitoring those who destroy the ecosystem from deep in the cave from where it lives. Yes, exactly. Like, there is earth magic going on, and there is a new beginning. And as Scorpios, the way that we transform our relationships is helping heal the planet. Okay. Like, I know that sounds incredible. It is. Like, it's talking about watching people destroying the ecosystem, you know? And I feel like you might have let someone else destroy you, you know? Like by draining your energy from your solar plexus, you know, this person couldn't create a spark on their own, so they took from you. And yes, they're on their way out psychically, but they're still there. You know, this is also very twin flamey sort of energy, and it's, you know, in reverse, but there has been some sort of judgment call, where you need to look out for yourself psychically, because like now is the time to be focusing on some other shit. Whoa, Scorpio. Beautiful. Let's see this green man synergy in reverse. How can we help? The 4 of chalices, the 7 of... Okay, that's way too many. All right, if they want to come back out, they will. But I feel like there is some sort of, like you're no longer daydreaming about something. You really are taking the steps to make some sort of plan about something. What's going on here? What is going on here with the synergy in reverse? How do we get the synergy to be up? Yeah, King of Wands. Wow. Wow, going right to the lookout. So, you know, the King of Wands is the highest form of divine masculine. And that was like going to the lookout, the fighting. So I do think that there, even though, I mean, obviously it's a woman, you know, but it is the divine masculine energy. And the King of Wands is known for witchcraft. So be careful of that, you know, spiritual abilities. This is like the shaman of the deck. And there very much is this transformation and look, like being born out of the fire. And that's what we do as Scorpios. You know, we die as the scorpion, are born again as the eagle, you know, where we can see fucking everything from from eagle eye, like evil eye, man, look out. You know, we can see everything, we can sniff out bullshit, and then we're born again as the phoenix, which is the shaman, and then we keep dying over and over again during our lifetimes to shed, and we're helping the earth do that during this time. But I do feel like there is someone that's going to be coming through you, but, you know, the synergy that's gone, that's why it's out of whack, is the divine masculine's fire, their love, their lust, their intensity, their passion, their spirituality is not synergistic right now. What's the light energy? What's the light energy of this King of Wands? But okay, that's too many. Yeah, it's steel in reverse, so make sure that you are doing your steel protection spells. Whoa, my foot just fell asleep and now it's like spicy. So this wanted to come right here. We have magic needle and cloak scale. So wormadam. You know, this is the heart chakra. And this is coming right to this. And magic needle, you know, I take as, you know, we did have some like smoking and stuff, so magic needle can imply drug use or some sort of sickness. But honestly, with the heart chakra and magic needle, I am feeling some, you know, once again, some nefarious sort of look out for this energy. It very much makes me think of voodoo, of sticking needles in a heart, you know, and cloak scale. I feel like they're like, geez, someone is playing music. Like, you know, judgment is very much that balance, you know, and this is cloak scale. So it is about that judgment scale, but it's cloaked right now. And I don't think that, I don't think that they know what's coming to them is what I'm getting. Or, you know, maybe they need to look out because things have been out of balance, but they are going to balance. But I would definitely protect yourself because this person seems a little bit out of control. What does it say? When evolving, its body takes in the surrounding materials. As a result, there are many body variations. Yeah, like I've said, like there is some sort of, you know, rebirth that's happening, an evolution. And, you know, its environment is becoming it. And, you know, as Scorpios, that is very much that is very much who we are. And this is coming out stuck. And I think that this cycle here that's ending is helping, you know, this is not only the heart chakra, this is also, you know, earth energy. It's an earth Pokemon. And we have the new beginning of the earth with the green man. And here he is. And it's stuck in this, you know, this magic that's happening. And I feel like we are kind of the needles, you know, as vessels where we are bringing in this sort of magic, but it is cloaked from us. You know, we might not be able to see what is going on. What's the shadow here with the King of Wands? Whoa. Okay. C dot, bide in reverse. Again, green, green, green we have over here. So something is not going to be taking seed is what I'm getting, but bide in reverse. I feel like if you are wondering if someone is going to continue to bide their time, they're not. Like we had the King of Wands rushing, and that's why I think you need to look out. And it might be around the full Sagittarius full moon. This is also Sagittarius, so you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, but, you know, I don't think this person is going to be biding their time, but also now is not the time to be planting any sort of new seeds. Let's see. It says, when it dangles from a tree branch, it looks just like an acorn. It enjoys scaring other Pokemon. Yeah, there's something that you need to look out for because someone likes to scare you. And it's what's causing this sort of synergistic mismatch. Wow. But they are coming. They definitely are coming. And it says, you know, like they look just like an acorn, but obviously it's not. So I feel like this person very much, you know, their looks are deceiving is what I get. I feel like they keep a lot of things hidden. Wow. All right. Well, in the extended, I'm going to look a little bit more at whoever this other person is, you know, the soulmate that is getting interfered here. Because I didn't mention the Three of Pentacles does indicate a third-party situation. I thought that it could have been a creative project, but there is obviously someone here. So I want to see how that is tying in and a little bit more into why they were blindsided. And then definitely going to look deeper into how we can... or more about this new beginning on a personal level, and then also ask what we can do to help bring this synergy upward, you know. But let's see, what does Scorpio need to hear about love? Once you see into someone's soul, you're connected forever. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously twin flames, that you know that's how it works. Like you see them and then whoop, you're linked in. And I feel like that's why it's kind of hard for them to psychically fade out at the moment. Plus they're coming towards you. You know, I feel like right now there's not communication, but they are coming. And you are definitely absolutely connected to this person. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was truly meant to be. Yeah, I feel like you've let go of this person. You know, you made a judgment call to like, nope, you know what? I'm not really interested in that fruit anymore. I'm fine with this. I'll finish the conversation in my head. And this person, like, you know that it's meant to be yours because they are on their way back. So we're going to look more into that too. What should Scorpio focus on healing for the month of June? Message from afar, told you, like fire, fire, fire. They are coming. They are going to contact you. So just be prepared for that message, but definitely be on the lookout for it and be careful because if you let this person damage you, you know, then, you know, it's going to like interfere with earth healing. So just make sure that you protect yourself psychically is what I recommend. Do some chakra meditations, you know, protect your energy, you know, at all costs. Of course, you can let them in or choose not to let them in. That's totally your choice, but just make sure that you protect your energy. Okay, if you are interested in looking deeper into this, the link is in the description box below. If not, I also have the root chakra needs for the rest of Gemini season that I will link at the end of this video. And I hope to see you again for your next reading. Okay, bye-bye, Scorpios. Mwah.